One minute you're laughing over coffee and sharing inside jokes, and the next it's like your friend has turned into a ghost. Poof, vanished. Texts go unanswered, calls are ignored, and you're suddenly left wondering what happened. The pain you're experiencing can be just as agonizing, if not more, than being ghosted by someone you're dating. You're left grappling with a whirlwind of questions. Did I mess up? Do they hate me now? Will they ever talk to me again? Depending on why your friend has stopped talking to you, you might not get the answers you're searching for. If you're going through this tough spot, then let me tell you, you're not alone. The first thing to do is to contact them. If they stop talking to you out of the blue and you're genuinely clueless about why, then take the initiative to reconnect. Shoot them a text, drop them a note, or call them to figure out what's up. Perhaps you unknowingly said something that upset them, or maybe they're dealing with their own stuff. Get in touch to understand the situation so you can strategize on how to make amends, especially if it turns out you're the one at fault. Try reaching out a couple of times, but try not to be intrusive. They may be navigating a personal challenge and want some time alone. If your friendship is strong and you deeply undervalue the relationship, be ready to welcome them back with open arms when they return. Another option is to sincerely apologize. If your friend suddenly stops talking to you, there's a good chance that something you did, knowingly or unknowingly, upset them. Take some time to reflect. Did you break their trust? Share something personal? Make an insensitive remark or fail to reciprocate their efforts? If you suspect you're at fault, aim to schedule a face-to-face conversation with your friend. During this talk, ask them openly if you've done something to cause them to stop talking to you. Keep an open mind and resist the urge to become defensive. Your goal should be active listening and finding a resolution. If a solution proves elusive, understand that this could signal the end of your friendship. In such cases, apologizing for your missteps or devising a plan to rectify the situation is advisable. If you share mutual friends, consider gently probing to see if they've had contact with the friend who has distanced themselves. Be careful not to bombard them with questions to the point of discomfort. Inform them that your friend has cut off communication and ask if they might have any insights that could help you to understand the situation better. Another thing you can do is channel your energy somewhere productive. Channeling your energy is such a vital tool when you're navigating through the emotional storm of a friendship going silent. Essentially, it's about redirecting your emotional and mental energy into something that distracts and enriches you. Instead of dwelling on the unanswered texts or the glaring absence of your friend's voice, you pour that energy into something that can cultivate positivity, skill, or even a sense of accomplishment. For instance, you might focus on physical activities like running, yoga, or hitting the gym. The physical exertion acts like an emotional outlet, helping you to release built-up tension, frustration, or sadness. Channeling your energy isn't limited to physical activities. It can also mean diving into a creative project, learning a new skill, or volunteering. Whether painting, cooking, or helping at a local shelter, engaging in these tasks takes focus and effort. This focus offers a respite from overthinking or spiraling into a negative thought pattern about the friendship. It also fosters personal growth and gives you a new sense of purpose, turning a difficult period into a productive transformation. Now also try not to obsess. What I mean by this is try not to let the situation consume you to the point that it affects your well-being or daily activities. It's easy to fall into the trap of constantly checking your phone for messages, refreshing your social media feeds to see if they've posted anything new, or even revisiting past conversations, searching for clues about what went wrong. While seeking answers is natural, this obsessive behavior can become a toxic loop that only intensifies your emotional distress. You can start blaming yourself unjustly, conjuring scenarios where they are angry or upset with you, or even worse, assuming you're not worthy of their friendship or anyone else's. To stop obsessing, set boundaries for yourself and allocate specific times when you allow yourself to think or talk about the situation, and outside of those times, consciously divert your attention to other matters. If you slip, gently remind yourself to focus on the present moment. Healing and understanding often come with time and space, so don't rush the process by fixating on it 24/7. Give yourself the freedom to breathe, to focus on other things, and to simply be. Which leads into our next thing, which is give it time. Giving it time is easier said than done, but there's a world of wisdom in those simple words. Time is one of the most powerful elements when it comes to healing emotional wounds and gaining perspective. When a friend stops talking to you, your initial reaction might be to push for immediate answers and quick fixes. However, forcing a resolution before both parties are ready can often backfire, causing further misunderstanding or resentment. Time serves as a natural buffer that can diffuse emotional tension. As the days and weeks pass, the initial intensity of your feelings might lessen, making way for a clearer, more balanced perspective. This cooling off period can be critical for you and your friend, as it might make eventual reconciliation more genuine and less forced. Maybe the friendship needed breathing room for you both to appreciate its worth. On the other side, the distance might illuminate aspects of the relationship that were unhealthy or unbalanced. Time can often reveal whether the friendship can be mended and improved or whether it's better to part ways. So, as tough as it may be, try to resist the urge for immediate closure and allow the situation the time it may need to unfold naturally. Also, consider talking to a counselor or a therapist because it can be incredibly beneficial, and here's why. While friends and family can offer a sympathetic ear, a trained mental health professional can provide a different, more structured form of support. They're equipped to help you navigate the complicated emotions and thoughts you're wrestling with, all within a confidential and non-judgmental setting. Whether you're feeling abandoned, confused, or downright heartbroken, a counselor can help you unpack those emotions in a way that promotes healing and self-discovery. Therapy offers more than just a space to vent. It's an opportunity for a guided introspection. Your counselor can help you recognize relationship patterns, challenge negative thought processes, and offer coping mechanisms you might not have considered. For example, if the end of your friendship has resulted in severe anxiety or a hit to your self-esteem, therapeutic techniques like cognitive behavioral therapy can offer practical strategies for combating these issues. A counselor can help you dig deep to unearth these underlying concerns. So if you find yourself stuck in an emotional rut due to a faltering friendship, consider the power of professional guidance. In the ever-evolving landscape of friendships, experiencing a sudden halt in communication with someone close to you can feel like an emotional roller coaster. However, as difficult as these moments are, they're also opportunities for personal growth and reflection. The truth is, friendships require constant care, but they also go through seasons. Some friendships survive the harshest winters and come out blooming stronger, while others might not make it through, and that's okay. Each friendship, whether it lasts a lifetime or a season, teaches you something valuable. So as you navigate this challenging period, remember that your worth isn't defined by the number of friends who stick around, but by the quality of love, respect, and understanding you bring into these relationships. Here's to finding your way through this challenging season and becoming wiser and more resilient on the other side. Stay positive, friends.